Hey all, this week I'm actually going to give you a video question that is going to be offered as an extra credit opportunity. If I get a chance each week, I will do something like that. Part of it is so that we can see each other a little bit more. I can add topics that I find interesting this week that sort of apply, and then to give you some feedback on some of the stuff that we've talked about throughout the last week or so. So for the starting of this, I want to say that I am very grateful for those of you that were able to come in and give your speeches. And due to the water main break, I know there were some courses that were unable to make it in, but those of you that did make up that work, I'm very thankful that you were able to get that done without too much hassle. Hopefully we won't have any more experiences like that in the near future. Now, for this week, we are talking about listening and how it impacts your experiences when you are an audience member as opposed to the speaker. So how do you listen to content and then respond to it in an effective way? It seems like an easy task. It seems like something that most of us can handle pretty simply, but in many cases we tend to struggle in this area for a number of reasons, of which you'll hear many in the lecture. But my question for you is to, after you've watched the lecture, to consider the last few thoughts that we discuss in the lecture. What is it that motivates the people in your life to convince you to do something? So my question to you is this: if you have an experience that you've encountered this week, what motivations were behind the persuasive nature of whoever it was that was trying to get you to do something? Maybe it's something as simple as going to a restaurant to eat one night. Maybe it is to make a big decision, like to move or to attend a certain college or to donate money or your time to a group. What motivations do the people that are trying to persuade you have? Now, you can even take this more broadly and consider, say, a advertisement that you saw recently, or a political campaign, or anything that has a motivational or persuasive message. What is the motivation behind it? What is their reasoning? What are they trying to get you to think or to do? So in order to get the extra credit for this week, and what that is I'll basically just add a point to your discussion question if you respond. And it can be any response, just as long as it's in accordance with this question here. So my question is this: when have you experienced it, and in what situation? So give me a little bit of a descriptor of a time when you have had somebody try to persuade you to do something, or vice versa, you tried to persuade someone else to do something. And what were the motivations during that persuasive experience? What was it they were trying to get you to do, and why? And if you come up with that answer, consider whether you knew that in the moment in which you were trying to be persuaded, and did it impact you in any way? So it's real simple. There's no wrong answer here. You get the extra credit just for participating. I'm just curious what your experiences are. All right, guys, I'll see you on the discussion board.